These are serious allegations, and if they're true, I think the state is going to be responsible for the activity of these employees of the state.
A lawsuit against the Chowchilla Women's Prison claims guards physically abused several of their inmates. The complaint claims the guards made homophobic comments and even made sexual comments towards some of those victims.
Action News North Valley reporter Natalie Granda is live in Chowchilla with why the women believe they were targeted. Natalie.
Warren and Graciela, the claims are shocking. The victims say they were denied medical care and even denied from complaining about the alleged incidents. Now, attorneys say that they want the alleged abuse to stop and for the state to pay for the pain they caused to the victims. 4 former and current Central Valley inmates claim they were physically abused and sexually humiliated by employees of the Chowchilla Women's Prison and believe it was because of their gender identities.
When I went and heard the very graphic and quite sexualized nature of this particular incident, I was horrified.
The complaint filed in November of last year claims a former gender non-conforming prisoner, a transgender man, and 2 other women were abused by guards at the Central California Women's Facility and even denied medical care related to the injuries. One incident in 2015 alleges that an inmate was placed face down and an officer stepped on her exposed breast. Another inmate threatened to report a guard after he made a derogatory comment. She claims he then slammed her to the ground and dragged his boot across her back.
We've never seen anything like this in women's facilities, and certainly the fact that it was targeted against somebody who was really standing up for, in that one incident, really standing up for their rights.
The complaint also says that guards forced a transgender inmate to walk around the prison with his pants around his ankles in 2017. A spokesperson for the California Department of Corrections says they haven't been notified of the lawsuit and can't comment at this time. Legal analyst Tony Capozzi says the suit calls for an injunction to stop the abuse and to pay for what they've done.
The 8th Amendment to the United States Constitution prohibits any cruel and unusual punishment. And if this is true, that's what's happening in this prison system.
The complaint claims none of the guards were disciplined. Meanwhile, the victims all suffered mental and emotional drawbacks from the alleged abuse. Now, in a release, one of the victims says that she was, quote, singled out because of her gender and that we have, quote, the right to stand up for ourselves and take care of each other. Now, this lawsuit is in its very early stages. There is a hearing for this lawsuit in March. Live in Chowchilla, I'm Natalie Granda, ABC 30 Action News.